What up, people? I hope you're ready for another hot show. Today, I'm going to talk about a little bit of race bending and pandering. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and let's get it.
And here we go.
And here I go. Before we get into it, man, please do the following. And what I need you to do is subscribe if you hadn't already to my channel. I need your subscription. Currently, I'm at 1,500. I'm trying to get to 1,600. Please hit that subscribe button. Please also hit the notification bell because I don't want you to miss any material that I upload. Give me that thumbs up because I know it helps with the YouTube algorithm. Do not ask me how. All I know is that it does. And also, if you leave a comment, I will read it and I will respond back to you in some shape, form, or fashion. Now, today, I just got through watching a video with John Boyega. And my boy Anzo sent me the video because I really wasn't a fan of John Boyega in Star Wars. I thought Finn character was pretty much lackluster. It was okay, but underwhelming to me. After listening to this video, he was on the Breakfast Club. I'm not sure when it happened, but go on YouTube and look at that, man. This brother, he really broke it down. He really showed his experiences, his insights, how it is to be black in Hollywood, and his thoughts and processes, the difficulties he went through playing that character in Fins, and misconceptions of what he thought it meant. But it also made me want to think about, because I know a lot of people that I talk to, a lot of YouTubers and stuff. Some are for, some are against you race bending. But I'm one of those ones that's not necessarily for it, but I don't hate it because sometimes race bending a character can get someone's foot in the door. When I say foot in the door, I mean they tried for years to get into the business, but they just can't seem to get that break. But they get that break by race bending, and it's going to piss off some people. I know people are saying, "Well, there's a lot of black characters or brown characters or whatever nationality you are to be or whatever race you are that they could do. They could do that, but Hollywood already has what it wants to do. And if they don't want to cover a black superhero or a black character or a Hispanic character or a Japanese character, whatever, they're not going to do it. So if a black cat, if a person that of color or a person that is a not the demographic or not the right community, so to speak, gets the opportunity to play someone who's already established, then I don't have a problem with that because that may get that person their foot in the door, they get exposure, and then they can see what they can do, and that may lead them to other projects, other movies, other characters that they can play. So I don't have a problem with it. And there's a bunch of movies that we've seen race bending and don't like it, but there's some that works out. And what comes to mind is Denzel Washington played the Equalizer. That was a TV show showing an older white British guy. Denzel Washington took the Equalizer, and now it's a beloved movie. Queen Latifah, she even went. Some people don't like it as much, but I watched the TV series. It's not bad. She is another version. She race swap and gender bend. So it's it's some things I think by race swapping and gender bending that you can bring attention to it, get a new crowd. I know that's what they're trying to get a new demographic. It's a business. May not like it, but that's the nature of the business. But also it can get that personal exposure, make them more relevant, and then they can bring in people of their same color, same distinct, same nationality, open the door for those people and pull them in as well. So I think that being diverse in some characters, not all characters, because there's some characters that shouldn't be. And I'll give you an example. I don't think a white man, anyone other than a black male, should play Black Panther just because it wouldn't make sense. There are some characters that doesn't matter their color. I'll give you another one. Kingpin, Michael Clark Duncan. In the comic books, Kingpin is white, and I think D'Onofrio, I can't think of his first. Vincent D'Onofrio plays a version of Kingpin. Both of the Kingpins were good. They were think the actors took different approaches, but we can see that. Also, if you watch Endgame, and no, Doctor Strange, the ancient one was in the comic books is a Japanese or Chinese male um, of Asian descent, and he was a white female. So there are different roles that race bending and gender swapping doesn't matter. And I even went for. Um, it's just I think that we're in some of us sometimes we're just taking things a bit too serious because it's really not um serious enough that I see some of these people. I mean, it's like they're going in hard. Some YouTubers are going in hard. I mean, if you're a YouTuber and you have a mindset or an opinion on what way something should go, that is your right to have it. But I think sometimes you put too much importance on something that's really meant for entertainment, um, really meant for escapism. And I think that sometimes just how much emphasis we put on it and just how much pressure seems to be and how much noise is made sometimes takes away from the entertainment value. I know that there are some um, YouTubers that feel beaten down because they make an opinion about something. Some people, um, they'll come on here and make video after video after video, beating the proverbial dead horse. I think they maybe that some of the, in some things I think they discovered the algorithm, clickbait, how many views and clicks they can get. If that's what you want to do, that's fine. But what I did to, and what I always do, when someone says something about pandering or someone says something about race bending, I like to look up the definition. I look up the definition of race bending, and it says the act of playing the role or casting someone in the role, a character of a different race ethnicity. Like I've said, I just gave you two examples of that. Kingpin was played by a black male and a black female. No correction, by D'Onofrio and Michael Clark Duncan. The Equalizer was played by Denzel Washington and Queen Latifah. So that is the definition of race bending, which, like I said earlier, I have no problem in some roles. Some roles can tolerate that. Other roles cannot. And of course, like I said, I give you an example of the Black Panther. This right here, pandering. I think people use this wrong. I look at the different definition of pandering. Gratify or indulge an immoral or distasteful desire, need or habit of a person with such a desire. I hear a lot of people on YouTube say that Hollywood is pandering towards us. Okay, if they are pandering, I take the first part of that, trying to gratify or indulge. But what is immoral about making a character black or making a character white or making a character Hispanic, making a character Asian? What is immoral? What example of a distasteful desire that we've seen in a movie when it was race bend or gender swap? I don't see that. And also another definition of pandering is someone who caters to exploits the weaknesses of others. So where are we weak at? How are they trying to exploit us? If they got a black actor because we don't want to see because we want to see somebody that makes us weak, I'm not quite getting the definition or I'm not trying to get the explanation of what certain YouTubers and certain people are saying how it's pandering towards us. I know they may be pandering towards us to try and get our butts in the seat if we are wanting to see someone that looks like us. Some of us or some of people in different communities want to see people that look like them. And sometimes, and Hollywood knows that. But at the same token, you don't have to be totally turned off by that because the same way the glass is half empty, it can be half full. The half empty part is that you're depending towards us and they think we're stupid enough and that we can't see that there's this black actor here to try to get seats, butts in the seats. That's one way to look at it. Another way to look at it is that that black actress or that Hispanic actress or that Asian male maybe has tried, this may be his last opportunity to get his foot in the door. And by getting his foot in the door, he is creating other opportunities for people of his race and his culture, his community. If you look at that video of John Boyega, that's what he said with Star Wars. That he was hustling, he was on the grind, he was this, he was that. And when his agent called him and said, "Hey, look, this is Star Wars," he took the opportunity. The 3D movie. See, he didn't get any merchandising, but he said, "Man, I got enough money to last me several years." What he said on the video. So before you go in all to the bore about being pandered to, race bending, and that you hate this, you hate that, just look at it from the glass half full side. That maybe, just maybe, I'm not saying all the time, that it's just an opportunity for a person less fortunate than what the normal in society is. People that seem to be complaining about a lot is Caucasian males, and because they've been on top for so long, now that times are changing, they don't like it. And I can't say that I blame them, because if I was the apex predator, and then nature made another predator that's just as bad as me or badder, I feel a different kind of way too, because I'm no longer the apex predator. I got competition. I've got to work harder. I got to be smarter. I've got to do better. So maybe that's the way to look at it. That's the way that I look at it. Is that yeah, we may be pandered to, but then it may be somebody's opportunity. It may be a chance to change things, because whether you think Hollywood is pandering towards us, or whether you think race bending is wrong, whatever, we all who are minorities want equality. We want a fair shake. We would like to see stories that's based on original Black, Hispanic, Asian characters, sure, but that's not what's happening now. So you have to play within the constraints of the rules. You got to learn the rules. Once you get inside, okay, prime example, you're trying to get into this big company, but you want to wear whatever crazy uh, hairdo, wear crazy colors, whatever your style is, whatever your flair is. You go to interview, you may not get the job, because there are certain rules and regulations, and there's an old saying: you only get one time to make a first impression. So when you go in there to a business, an interview, whatever the case may be, you want to put your best foot forward to get in there. Once you get inside the machine, and that's when you can kind of start cutting out niches for yourself, creating opportunities for others to get in that's in your community that think more like you, free thinkers, whatever the case may be. But sometimes to get inside the game, you gotta look the part. You gotta play the part, because that's part of the game. So I think that this race bending, pandering and stuff, I see other YouTubers' point of view that says that, but I also see that, like I said, and I'm going to end it with this. Sometimes you got to get into the game. You got to get your foot into the door. You got to get an opportunity to shine. So sometimes you can't let your right hand know what your left hand is doing. So once you get inside there, then that's when you can create space, do your thing, wear your hairstyle, wear your flamboyant clothes, whatever the case may be. I'm just using those as examples. That's what you got to do. So I hope that this gave you something to think about. And if you have any comments, please leave them below, and I will definitely read them and get back to you. And as always, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do. Please hit the notification bell, because I don't want you to miss any material that I upload. As always, give me that thumbs up, and always, please leave a comment. Leave a comment. I will definitely read it and get back to you. And as always, man, take it easy. Until next time, peace.